Hey friends! For art today, we're going to do our giraffe. So we started this yesterday by doing a watercolor background. So this is mine right here. You can't see it very well. The light's kind of weird in here. If you didn't have watercolor, that's okay. You could use regular paint. But now we're going to put the giraffe onto it. So how we're going to do that is I have this paper here. And we're going to practice our cutting skills today. So, we're going to start by drawing the legs for the giraffe. So, 4 rectangles. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can try that yourself, or maybe you can have a grown-up help you if you need. Maybe the grown-up could make the outline for you and you could trace over it. So we're going to do the 4 legs. We're going to do 1 big rectangle for the body, a little rectangle for the head, and a sort of sideways rectangle for the neck, okay? So, we're going to cut all those out first. Be very careful with your scissors. My hands shake a lot, so it's hard to cut straight lines. I need to practice too. We've got 1 rectangle for the body. I'm using black paper because I like to have the silhouette on the watercolor background, but if you don't have black paper, that's fine. You can use whatever color you have. You could even use different colors if you want. You could have a multicolored giraffe. That might be pretty cool. So I cut the head and the body out. Now I'm cutting the neck. Okay, we've got the neck. Now we get our 4 legs. Baby shark doo 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 doo, baby shark doo 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 doo. I miss singing that song with you guys. It's one of my faves. It's a jam. There's 1 leg. There's 2 legs. There's 3 legs. And finally, 4 legs. Okay, so now I'm gonna put the camera down here so you can see better. So, got my watercolor paper. I've got my giraffe body parts. And now I'm going to take some glue. I don't have a glue stick, so I'm going to use the white glue, but if you have a glue stick, I would use that. I think it works better for this. So I'm going to put a little glue on here. Okay, I've been using a paintbrush to kind of spread it around, but you don't have to. It should still stick pretty well. Okay, so I have the body first. I'm going to start with the body. I'm going to put him right there. Here, I'll turn it so you guys can see. Put him right there so there's room for the legs. Press down. Okay. I think I want to do the legs next just to make sure. So I'm going to put some glue on my legs here. Have a little left over on my brush already. Good job. Okay. I'm going to put 1 leg there. Slide it up so it's still on the paper. Okay, now I'm going to put another leg. Okay, another leg. Oh, you know what I forgot to make on here? I forgot to make a tail for the giraffe. Giraffes have tails, right? They swish them around and they keep all the flies off of them. So we'll have to cut a little tail out here too, but that won't be too difficult. Okay, another leg. Press that down. Okay. Do you guys ever go to the zoo to see the animals there? They have a real pretty giraffe at the zoo. It gets pretty close to the people too. My favorite animal at the zoo is the elephants. I've always liked the elephants. But giraffes are pretty neat too. They have those real long tongues, right? You remember before when we learned about them over the summer? And we talked about how they eat acacia trees. And they have the big long tongue so they can get in and get the pieces off the acacia tree. So, here is our neck. I'm going to put that on now. I'm going to put it right there, I think. Okay. Our head. Okay. A head. And let's take a little piece and cut out a little tiny tail. I'm just going to make a little snip here off of some paper I have left. And paint that with my glue. Okay. There we go, friends. There's our giraffe. Now, if you want, you could maybe add some details in, put a sun in maybe, or put some little horns on your giraffe. They have those little bumps on their heads. I think this looks pretty good. Good job, guys. Thank you.